brief warm-up, do some basics that you've probably done a bunch of times, and then progressively we're just going to make it a little bit harder and harder as we go. And what we're mostly doing is fundamental ball handling type stuff, and so I just want in our minds to be thinking about our handle on the ball. So are we using our fingertips, are we using our palms, and then where are we looking? Do we have our head up, or are we looking down? So we'll talk more about that, but let's just take a nice little jog, about 50%. I'll go with you, just kind of up and back. Right? Do a little high knees. Last one, we're just going to do some scissors, so facing this way, kind of cross, forward back. Dropped your phone, Andy.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so if you want to pick up the basketball there, just with one hand, show me how, if you were to take a shot with this imaginary hoop, how would you take a shot? So kind of one hand, there you go. Perfect. Yeah. So you made a great adjustment there, right? What did you do?
Give myself space.
Yeah. And why?
Because it feels better.
It feels better? Yeah. How does it help your shot? What do you think?
It like makes it able to go off your fingertips and gives you more control.
Awesome. Exactly, right? So what I saw you, and you felt it too, so you went from this and then made that adjustment. And again, that's exactly what we're talking about today. We're talking about fingertips, helping with the backspin of the ball. And then as you're working on ball handling, the fastest way to do that is to have it kind of roll out the tops of your hands versus the bottom, right? Cool. So if you just want to go around your waist a couple times. Hands warmed up. Perfect. Switch directions. Awesome. And do a couple, you've done this before, just kind of slap. Get a good grip. Nice. What do you feel as you're doing that?
Like your hands like feel bigger, I guess.
Yeah, your hands feel bigger. A little stronger. Does it feel easier or harder? Yeah, easier to kind of control what you're doing with the ball, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So again, fingertips, kind of, tip, up and down a couple times. Perfect. So you got some big hands, right? So if you put your hand up next to me, you're already bigger than me. So again, what I see is that you're doing it well and quickly, but if you could try even more off of your fingertips as opposed to kind of the center of your hand, give that a shot. There you go. How does that feel? Does that feel different?
Yeah, it feels quick.
Awesome. Great job. So around your waist again. Again, thinking about your fingertips, how you're using those. If you're using those, if you're not. Good. Bring it down. about it too hard, you get relaxed. Like,
I don't know, I like throw it up too high and hit my leg.
yeah, you got to kind of navigate your long legs, right? So the more that you keep the ball kind of in the center, as opposed to either up, down, left, or right, the easier it's going to be. So if the ball can stay in the center, that's going to just make it the easiest for you, right? Nice. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, so even just watching across from it, I could tell the difference there between where the ball was at. And so now we'll just do kind of some figure eights, so keeping the ball off the ground. Good. Great. Fingertips, right? Okay, how about just your right leg? On your right leg. Good, switch, left leg. Perfect. So your hands warmed up, yeah? Feeling good. Awesome. So what I want you to do, again, since we're improvising on turf, since we're not dribbling right now, instead of dribbling, what I want you to do is kind of roll the ball. And again, just with one hand to start. So roll the ball kind of as quick as you can around your right leg. I'm going to time you. I'll give you about 20 seconds. Jody, will you help count for me?
Yep.
It's Jody, by the way. Evan. So I'm going to count you off 20 seconds, just however many times he can get the ball around his right leg.
Okay.
You ready, Evan? On your mark. Get set. Go. You can count out loud. 5 more seconds. Awesome. Stop. So right around 13. You're right-handed, I'm guessing? Alright. Let's give your left leg a shot. How do you think you're going to do?
Worse.
Alright, so we got how many?
13.
13 with your right? Alright, let's see how you do with your left. On your mark. Get set. Go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
5 more seconds.
10, 11.
Stop. Alright, so 13, 11. That's not too shabby, right? Alright, so we're going to take a look, or actually the next part I'm going to have you do is same thing. So again, going around one leg at a time, and I'm going to be putting up different numbers for you to call out. So what does that add to this?
I have to look it up.
Yeah, you have to look up, right? And I figure out how to pull you up. Sorry. Alright, you ready, Evan? Cool, so 20 seconds in 3. Cody, will you count again?
Yep.
2, 1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
5 more
9,
seconds.
10, 11,
And
12,
stop.
13.
Perfect. So, pretty accurate, right? How does that feel to you?
Good.
Harder?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, I feel like I got in a rhythm there on that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, excellent job. So you're pretty even, right? 13 before, almost 13 second time. Let's do your left. Yeah, shake it out for a sec since you're doing a lot of back stuff. Do that. You ready to go? Alright, so in 3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
5 more
9,
seconds.
10, 11.
And stop. I just realized I wasn't putting fingers up. My bad.
It's definitely harder to stay looking up
Yeah,
with the left
for sure,
hand.
right? So
Yeah.
let's take a look. about rhythm, right, with your right leg?
Yeah.
See how that same spot?
Yeah,
Right
it's the
back.
same when I have to
Yeah.
flick it under. And with the right one, somehow I kept getting around it.
Yeah. So it's like your right heel, right here, right, is kind of the trouble spot for you. How can you adjust that? What do you think?
Like put it further behind. Like instead of trying to make it like really tight turn there, giving myself a little more room,
Yeah.
and that'll speed it up in the long run.
Yeah, and it's all about, again, like we started with kind of the grip, right? So when you get caught on your grip and then it ends with your heel, that means you just got to adjust
Yeah.
kind of how you round your hand and where you're pointing your fingers. Again, back to fingertips, right? Okay, last one, we're going to give this a shot. Add another quick layer of difficulty. So I'm going to have you doing the same thing. Right leg first. And with your left hand, we're going to see if you can catch a tennis ball and toss it right back to me, alright? So, take a minute whenever you're ready. Okay, here we go. So go ahead and start. See if you can get a rhythm going. Good. Nice job. Okay. How was that?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ever done that before?
No.
Yeah.
It was like because I had to stop with this to make sure I caught it.
Yeah, so even when you're in a rhythm, right, you kind of got to think both about what you're doing with your right side and what you're doing with your left side. All right? You want to try your non-dominant side? So what are you, even now, right, I can tell that you're kind of getting in the zone. What are you thinking about?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure, try to get in a rhythm there. And then I'm pretty confident about it.
Yeah, good. And again, this is your trouble spot, right? So making adjustments, making sure you can get it all the way around. Cool. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. That's alright. So you're confident with your right hand, right? And yet you got your left going as well. If you want to start trying to get into it. Yeah. Fingertips, nice. There you go. Touches, good. It's hard, huh? Get that all the way around. There you go. Nice. So look at your, I'm going to fix your stance here because all of a sudden you went to this, right? So try to kind of reset, take a minute. It's almost like you're bracing for the tennis ball, right? But struggling with your left. So. There we go. Good, soft touches. Good. 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 There you go. Just a little better rhythm there. Perfect. So nice job, Evan. Can you tell me a little bit about kind of the bigger picture? We're doing some basics, some fundamentals building on it. What's the bigger picture of?
Like
Nice.
being able to like pay attention to like two different things, kind of, and like being able to do one thing like consistently
Yeah.
while having like variables that come in and out.
Yeah. So basketball, baseball, all these team sports, right? So you as an individual person practicing ball handling, trying to get better on your skills, how does that impact the bigger team?
It like makes everyone else better too.
Yeah. A coach that I had always told me that basketball is 5 people working together as one, right? And so the better that you can get, you know, obviously we all struggle with our non-dominant hand, the bigger impact it's going to have on the whole team. And so even just simple fingertips, right, can make a huge difference on your success and ability to complete a task. Awesome job.
All right.
Thanks, Evan.
Thank you.